I'm Anthony Jones. 4 years ago, I was homeless. You never know, are you going to have a place to sleep at night? When you fall into homelessness and you don't have a job, it does affect your self-worth a great deal.
My name is Nelson. When I first came into Housing Works, I was addicted to drugs. I was homeless, didn't really care about myself.
Before I found Housing Works, my husband and I were living day-to-day on drugs. We were homeless. I wasn't really participating in life. And once you reach that stage where you don't care, it's very hard to get out of that mind frame. Like, I just wanted to escape life.
In 1989, there were some 12,000 homeless people living with AIDS and HIV. Before Housing Works existed, there was no place for them to go to get help.
Housing Works' mission is to end the dual crisis of HIV and AIDS. We do this through advocacy, through provision of life-saving services, and we use entrepreneurial businesses to sustain our efforts.
When you give your donations to us, you're not only giving them a new life, but you're also giving a person a new life.
Housing Works thrives on donations we get from individuals and New York-based fashion, home design, media, and other corporate partners.
It's very easy to donate to Housing Works. A donation is dropped off from one of our stores or is picked up by one of our trucks that roam the city.
This is not just some donation center. This is a place where you donate first quality merchandise. I can think of a particular suit that I recently brought in, and I didn't really want to give it up. And I realized that's exactly the type of clothing that I should be bringing to Housing Works. The idea that something will eventually be purchased by someone who will treasure it, and that the money will go to help people with HIV. Why wouldn't I donate to a cause like that?
When the donations come to us, whether it be in the store or here at the warehouse, we separate it, we clean it, we organize it by category. I've seen all kinds of designer names from Prada, Gucci, Miyake, Chanel.
We have really committed donors that bring us really high-end furniture every day at all of our locations. These chairs are hand-carved, and this is from a donor who purchased a table from us yesterday and then resent her old table in here, so that kind of how it happens. Housing Works is different from other thrift stores because we have amazing high-end donations. It's a real testament to the continuing generosity of New Yorkers.
Folk love to shop.
I've been shopping at Housing Works for, I'd say, at least 5 years. I've seen and grabbed Alberta Ferretti, I've gotten Chloe, I've gotten Armani, Prada. It's amazing brands, amazing quality, and you can't beat the prices. And I'm helping, I'm giving back at the same time. It's a no-brainer why people should shop at Housing Works.
Our profits are deposited in the bank and immediately used for our programs the very next day.
100% of our advocacy is funded through revenues generated by our retail businesses.
We help people get their lives back on track. We do this through housing programs.
It's like a blessing to have a pair of keys and have my own place to go to.
We're providing people with medical care.
I was not caring or not realizing what I was doing to my body. The Housing Works helped me by having some medical assistance.
Job training programs.
Housing Works gave me the tools and teaches you how to advocate for yourself.
And we try to use all of these services to bring their life back into control.
We're empowering people to take their lives back. My partner of 15 years had AIDS the entire time that I was living with him and eventually died from it.
Growing up in New York, I knew several friends that had since died of AIDS, and so it was sort of a personal torch that I carried for them.
Providing people with a healing community that allows marginalized people to come into the center instead of living on the margins, and changing social structures that put people down instead of uplifting is what I'm passionate about.
Housing Works just started to change me and make me a better person.
Housing Works helped me get back to stability in my life. I could have been a person that resorted to crime.
Biggest change I have since I've been with Housing Works, not having to use drugs every day in order to feel alive.
I can walk with my head up high because I'm supporting myself. It helped me to be proud of myself.
Giving a donation to Housing Works, everyone wins. The donor feels great, the shopper gets a great value, our staff gets to do what they love, and the money goes to help people living with HIV and AIDS. Yeah, nothing better than that.
We're going to be here for however long it takes.